You must have heard of expired domains but don't know the advantages of it or how to buy one. In this video, I will show you how to easily find an expired domain. But first, what are expired domains? An expired domain is any domain that its owner has failed to renew and it has passed its 30 days period of grace. Once a domain expires, it is automatically placed on the auction market where webmasters can see them and purchase them. So, who needs an expired domain? Almost everyone needs an expired domain because it has several advantages. Some advantages of expired domains include: 1. It can be used for backlink purposes. If you already have a site, you can build backlinks to your expired domain and then link it back to your main site, therefore transferring those link building juice to your money site without being concerned about suffering penalties for wrong backlink building strategies. 2. Expired domains can be used to build an authoritative site. If you want to start a new blog or website, using an expired domain gives you an advantage over your competitors who will use a new domain, because expired domains have a good authority and trust to search engines. 3. Redirecting to your main site. If you find an expired domain that is ranking for several keywords, you can easily redirect it back to your main site without having to work on optimizing your main site for search engines. You should watch my previous video on redirection and how to redirect traffic from an expired domain to your main site. 4th, reselling them. Reselling an expired domain is a good SEO practice that has earned a living for many SEO experts. Reselling expired domain is known as domain flipping. An SEO expert can find expired domain, buy or pack them, and will sell them to clients for a higher price. Now, the disadvantage of an expired domain is that an expired domain might have previously done spammy practices and may be banned by Google. Now, what is domain authority and what is page authority? Domain authority is a metric used by Moz to calculate the strength of a domain in Google's search engine result pages. Page authority is also a Moz metric. The higher a page authority, the more likely that the page will rank for its targeted keywords. What is citation flow? It is the number that predicts how influential a domain is based on the number of sites linking back to it. It is a metric used by Majestic. What is trust flow? Trust flow is another Majestic metric. It is a number that predicts how trustworthy a page is in a domain based on the number of sites linking back to it. So, without wasting much time, let me show you how to find and build expired domains. So first, you have to go to this site called Spamzilla. The link can be found in the description. When you go there, you have to sign up by clicking on the sign up button up there. There are two sign up buttons, so you can use either. Okay, so I go there and click on sign up, and then you have to put your email address to create an account. You have to use your real email address because a confirmation mail will be sent with your password to your email. After that, click on sign up and give it some seconds to load. Then a message will be sent to you. Make sure you fill in the mail where you get your password. Click on the link and then you see your password in the mail. After that, fill in the sign up details and then log in. Okay, I have to give it some seconds to load. My internet is quite bad here. Okay, then you'll be brought to this page after signing up. Here in the page, this is how the interface looks like. You can scroll down to check and you see lots of expired domains, but we don't want these ones. We have to do some things to get the specific expired domains we want, the best ones. So okay, let me close this error first. Close. Yep. Okay, so as you can see right now, I am a free user and everything I'm going to teach you is how to find expired domain without paying a dime. But you have to pay for the expired domain, but I'll show you how to find them for free. So as free users, some stuff might be limited, but it doesn't matter. So first, if you want to get the best out of this, you have to upgrade. But before that, if you don't want to upgrade, you can't use the filter. But for people that have upgraded, you can click on the filter and come over here, and then if I'm using the upgraded account, I will click on some filters and remove some of the stuffs I don't want, like the domain name, the domain extension, the country I want to use for my domain. I want my domain to be from. So here I can remove some countries I don't want and filter it. And also the domain authority, I can filter the domain authority I want. That's with MOZ. So let's say we go for DA of 30 or 20, and the minimum of 30, maximum of 100, and then page authority of also 30 something and maximum 100. Yes, because maximum is 100 is the highest page authority. You can also come down, scroll down a bit to trust flow and citation flow, which is a metric by Majestic. So the trust flow, you can tweak it to make it, let's say the minimum is 15. You have to leave the maximum blank to get the highest. So for citation ratio, you have to make it between 0 to 1.5. After that you should leave the rest. This is for premium users. If you're not for premium users, you shouldn't do all this. I'm just showing it for users who want to get a better result but switch to premium mode. So after doing all this, you have to scroll down and then check for you also have to check for the site language. There are different languages, so you can deselect, or if you are looking for an English site only, you click on English. French is also quite similar to English, so you can run an English and French site. So use EN and FR, which is English and French. Then you go back up, and let's scroll back up, and once you are done, you click on the filter to close it. But then you have to save the filter first. But that aside, you click on save filter, and then the filter will be saved. But this is for premium user. I'm a free user. If I click on it now, check it out, I'll be asked to pay. So close it. Now for free users, this is what we're going to do. First, you have to scroll down. What we are on the lookout for is a domain that has similar name to our domain or similar region, and also the domain authority. So let's say I come here. This site, the major language of the site is English, and it has the age is 18 years. That the site has been existing for over 18 years now, and the price is just $12, which is very, very cheap. So as you can see here, let me highlight it. It's just $12. And so you have to be mindful of the price. So you have to scroll down. There are lots and lots of domains. Let's say I copy, let me look for an English site. This one is an English site because I'm looking for an English site. It has a domain authority of 24 and a page authority of 23, and it's also just $12. So I can use this domain for a year for $12. It's an English site, and here it's an educational site and also a travel and recreational site. So I copy the whole URL. After finding the domain you want, you copy the whole URL, and then you go to the next tab. The next site we'll be going to is called Majestic. So you have to check the trust flow and the citation flow using Majestic. So you scroll down to the search bar and then paste in the URL and click on search. Give it some seconds to load, and then the information about the URL will load. Let me move this here, and as you can see, the trust flow is 21, which is pretty good, and the citation flow is 9, which is awesome for an expired domain, which is just $12. So you can come down and see the external backlinks. It has 126 external backlinks. It has 36 referring domains. This is very good. I scroll down. What else am I looking for? Go down. And then here you can see the language. 82% of this site is English, while 16.9% is Latin and 0.8% is German. So this site is pretty good for an English website. you can use it to target an English audience because 82% majority of the site is in English. Then okay, it has 126 external backlinks as said before. And then I think that's all. You can also see the external backlinks to it and the anchor text used for building the external backlinks. So okay, I think this site is quite good. The backlink building strategy is also good because the external backlinks all look okay. You can also download this report in PDF if you want to save it later, and then okay, maybe you're quite busy. The next thing we'll do is to go to Internet Archive to see how clean the domain is a few years back. So the URL to this link is in the description. You can get it there. So what you do is come to the search bar and then paste in the URL and click on browse history. Okay, I move my cursor here so you can see the screen properly. Give it some seconds to load. My internet is quite slow. Okay, so while it loads, I wait. Okay, it's loading up right now. Okay, so as you can see, the site started in the early 2000. Okay, it started in the year 2000 and it was active till 2019. So the site has been active for almost 19 years right now. It started April 2000 and expired April 2019. So yes, that's 19 years. That's a pretty good site. So let's check it. So click on the first year, the year 2000. Let's see how it looks like in the year 2000. Okay, move this here and then give it to load. Okay, so I scroll down and it was first indexed in April 8, 2000. So I come down here and click on it to see a snapshot of the site, how it was in the year 2000. So I also give it some seconds to load. You have to mind my slow internet. And this is how the site looks like in the year 2000. It looks pretty basic because website design wasn't that much of a trend in the year 2000. So the site just looks basic. It's a school website, obviously. So it would be good for anyone who wants to run a school website in Manhattan. Okay, so let's see the next year, 2001. Let's see how it looked like in 2001. The reason we are checking this is to see how the site is, if any spammy stuffs were posted on the site, then we won't buy the site, because you don't want a website that posts spammy stuffs. You should read Google's terms of service. So there are some kind of sites you can buy and some kind you shouldn't buy. Okay, so in 2001 it was indexed several times. Okay, let me check some more to see that the site is clean. Okay, it was I have 3 snapshots here. So okay, I'll click on the last one and open the tab to see how the site looks like back then. You have to do this. This is very important, so you don't end up buying a site that is spammy and has been blacklisted by Google. Buying a site, an expired domain that is blacklisted by Google, is just a waste of funds and time. Okay, let's fast forward back forward to 2012. Oh, okay, lots of indexing. Let's see on the 14th of January. Okay, let's see how it looks like on the 14th of January. We should be expecting changes now because website design trend must have been introduced to the site in 2014. Okay, load up. Okay, just as I expected. Still a school website. The design has changed significantly, and for now I've not noticed any spammy content on the site because everything looks clean based on the screenshot shown by Wayback Machine. So I go back and let's say, okay, 2017, because I think that's the last year it was very active, and then 2019. So in 2019 it was just once. Okay, it was indexed. Okay, it was snapshot once by Wayback Machine in 2017. So I click on 2019. I click on 2019, and here this is just a snapshot of the domain expired. And so I scroll down, and so far so good. This domain, if you find such results for the domain you're using, then this domain is good. Manhattan school.org. So okay, if you found the domain you want, the next thing is to, okay, let me scroll down a bit. Okay, back to here. Okay, I found it. The next thing is to click on this icon to see the source that's selling it. And okay, here GoDaddy has the domain. GoDaddy is auctioning the domain, and clicking on it will take you to GoDaddy site. This currently the asking price for this domain is just $12, so you can place a bid for the site. And you can see, according to GoDaddy, the site was registered 21 years ago. A very good site. You can see similar sites to it. Clicking on that place bid button, you can either increase the price, maybe you want to pay higher for it, that's if you feel it's necessary. The next site you come to is called expireddomain.net. Now this is the second method of finding expired domains. What you do is sign up. This method is quite better than the first method I just showed you. So you click on your username, your password. After signing up, okay, I've paused the video and signed up. After signing up, this is how the interface would look like. So first you have to click on this deleted domains, and then you also click on, okay, after clicking, sorry, I have to move this here so you can see the screen properly. Okay, click on column master. If your screen is different from what you are seeing, you have to click on column master, column manager. Oh shit, my internet just went down. Okay, we're back. Instead of wasting your time, just scroll down and come to majestic generals. Yeah, this is it, majestic general. This is where you get the real information. You don't have to waste your time clicking on the others. So you click on majestic general, then click on CF, TF, and then TR, which is the citation flow, trust flow, and majestic trust ratio. These are the three metrics you have to look for when looking for a domain. Okay, after that, you scroll down and click on save changes, and then give it some seconds to load. Okay, after that, once you're back, you'll be brought back to this page. Then this is where you click on deleted domains. So after clicking on deleted domains, yes, don't click on the up one, click on the bottom one I just highlighted. Okay, so you move your cursor and click on deleted domains, and then give it some seconds to load. Okay, then move your cursor up, then you scroll down. You see there are lots of domains here, like lots and lots of domains, but you don't have to look for these domains, because although there are lots of expired domains, doesn't mean the domain is good. So you have to come here and then click on show filter. This is where you filter the rough domains and find the diamonds in the rough. So once you click on show filter, you have to scroll up to see the filter properly. Sorry. Okay, and then the first thing you do is come down and then click on, which is very important, only available domains. So you don't waste your time running an analysis on a domain that has been bought. You only be shown domains that are available. Yeah, so click on the checkbox that said only expired domains. Then you go back up, and then okay, click on additional, the tab called additional. Okay, once the tab opens, I take it downward, and then you select the TLDs you want. So I want .com, .net, .org, and .info. Depending on what you want, you can choose other extensions, but me, I just want .com, .net, .org, and .info, because these are one of the top level domains that can be used in different countries. Okay, the next thing is to choose your country. Okay, there are lots of countries. You scroll down, you can choose any country you want. Okay, for this tutorial, let me see, what country should I use? Okay, this is not necessary. If you want to choose a country, you can choose a country where the domain was registered, but you can leave them. Personally, I'll leave this. And then okay, next we have to go to the next, which is majestic. This is where we get the best results. So you click on the majestic tab. Okay, once you come here, the first thing is you have to put the minimum requirement of citation flow, which is 10, and leave the maximum at empty, so it will get the maximum results. The trust flow also at 10, leave the maximum empty. And okay, the trust ratio, which is at the bottom, let's say I put the 0 point. Okay, 0 to 1.5. Yeah, this is very good. You put between 0 to 1.5, 0 to 2, or 0 to 1.6. Okay, once you're done there, okay, you just have to scroll down and then click on apply filter. Then give it some seconds to work on the filters and give you domains that fit into your criteria. So now the domains have loaded, and then there are about 475 domains that fit into what you're looking for. Okay, so okay, you scroll down, there are lots of domains. Now you have to look, if you want to build a new domain, then you have to look for domains that have generic names, domains that can fit. If you can't find, let's say you want to build an entertainment site, you can't use data business system blog for an entertainment site. It doesn't sound nice. So what you do right now is to click on this clipboard. As you can see obvious here, you click on the clipboard. This clipboard copies the list of domains that is showing currently on your screen. Then you, okay, after copying it, make sure you click on the clipboard. You come to Google Docs. You can use any document saver, but I just want to use Google Docs for this illustrations. Then I rename it expired domains, and then you paste the domains here. Okay, so this is a list of domains. So the reason why I'm pasting it here is because I want to filter it, and then there are some certain metrics I need to find the best domains. You don't just buy any domains, although they are all right, but okay, so you have to click copy some of the domains. You don't copy all. Okay, so after copying, let's say I copy the first 10. Okay, scroll down, copy the first 10. Okay, and then go to this website called default. Okay, so after going to default, you have to scroll down again. The website URL can be found in the description. So default allows, this is where you can check bulk domain authority. So you can check domain authority of up to 10 websites at once. So once you are there, you paste it in the box provided, and then click on view most metrics. So you give it some seconds to load, and then you scroll down. Okay, you can see the most metric. The first site, databusinessblog.com, has a domain authority of 8 and a page authority of 25, which I don't want. But there's this site at the bottom which has a domain authority of 28 and page authority of 22, which is very, very good, with 523 external backlinks. So I copy it and go back to Google Docs, and then I paste it there. Okay, let me look for a name so I can easily distinguish it from the others. Okay, so after pasting it, okay, way back check, that's good, and then I paste it. So the next thing, I come over here again and look for any domain that is more than 20, because the minimum I'm looking for is 20. While going through the list, okay, I can't find any domain that is more than 20 any domain authority score of 20 and above. So copy the next set, go back there again and paste. You can only paste up to 10 domains at a time, but if you can find any other one that pastes more than 10, that's good. But the tool I'm using pastes only 10 domains. So I go again, and then I can find another DQ link. It has a domain authority of 24, which is very good. So I copy it and then come down here to yes, and then paste it. That's all. So okay, now what you're going to do again, I check. Okay, no domain. The reason why I'm doing this, I want to make a list of at least, let's say 5, 6, 7 domains with high score, and then pack all of them and resell it. So you have to scroll down. There are lots of pages, so you have to go to page 2. Click on page 2, allow it to load for some seconds, and then what you do again is copy to clipboard. Okay, so after copying it to clipboard, you can copy from page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, as much as you want, depending on what you're looking for. So okay, you paste it here again, and then copy the first 10 or the last 10, depending on where you want to start from, and then come back to default, paste it, and view most metrics. then give it time to load. So okay, I've skipped this process and I found a list of domains that are more than 20 and above. So these are the list of domains. So after finding these domains, the next thing I have to do is to check, copy each of the domain because they fit into the criteria of what I'm looking for. Okay, let's say I want to open a site for downloading, let's say music, games, videos. I copy this. Okay, this domain fits into it. The domain name is downloadzone/free.com. So you can use it for music, games, software, what again, series, anything that can be downloadable. You can also upload document files there. So okay, next is to copy the domain and check the way back what the domain was used for before it was packed, sorry, before it expired. So make sure the domain practices was good, so you don't buy a domain that has been flagged by Google. So what you do is paste it and then give it some seconds to load. Okay, so it's loading now. And then okay, it was active in June 26, 2006 till June 2020. Okay, that's like over 14 years if I'm not mistaken. So you scroll down and okay, check the first date, which was 11th of August. Okay, so 11th of August 2006, this is what the site looks like, which looks pretty good. Unlimited music downloads. Okay, it was used for music, but nothing much was uploaded. Okay, let's check October 23rd. Come down, click on October 23rd and give it some seconds to load. My internet is pretty slow. Okay, October 23rd is still pretty the same, nothing much. Okay, so let's go back, let's move forward to, let's say, 2012 and see what the site was like in 2012. Okay, it has just one snapshot on June 3rd, sorry. So you click on the June 3rd and see what it was like. Okay, so on June 3rd, it was pretty clean. Scroll down. Also there are lots of activities, lots of zip files, PSP files, softwares were uploaded. So okay, pretty cool. We'll go down and let's say 2016. What was happening in 2016? Give some time to load and scroll down. Okay, let's see what happened on the 5th March, how it looks like. Okay, on the 16th rather. Oh, okay, the site now looks quite cleaner, and lots of, as you can see, this looks like someone else bought the site and has changed the whole niche. So the site is selling e-cigarettes at a discount price. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, e-cigarettes. So once you found an expired domain, the next thing to do is to go back to expireddomain.net, find the link to the seller, click on the link and check the price range. If it's within your price range and then you feel the price is fair, then you buy it. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you have any questions, please do ask me in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and until my next video, have a great day.